Hey there, guys. Good to be back with you as always. We got the Athletics at the White Sox here again, June 7th, 1949. The Athletics are 26 and 22, 2.5 games out of first. There's a ball to Elmer Vallo to lead this off, and he hits a ground ball to second base. Michaels has that one and throws to first for the out. Cass Michaels, I should say. Bring up Eddie Juice. Eddie Juice takes the strike, then a ball. 1-1 the count on Eddie. Fouled away. It's 1-2. There's a ball high, 2-2. Ground ball this time to, or fly ball, I'm sorry, to Philly in right field for the second out. 2 away, and that'll bring up Ferris Fain. Howie Judson on the mound here for Chicago. 3.92 ERA and 3-2 record. Almost certainly the ace of the staff. 2-0 the count on Fain. There's ball 3. It's a 3-0 count. There's ball 4, and so Fain walks. That'll bring up Wally Moses. Moses hitting 324, takes a strike. And then a ball high, 1-1, and that's outside for ball 2. That's low. 3-1 is the count now on Moses, and that's fouled away inside. It's a full count. It's fouled back, full count still, and that's low and outside. So Judson now has walked 2 in a row, and that'll bring up Sam Chapman. Chapman is dangerous. He takes the ball low, and there's a strike down the heart of the plate. Ground ball over to Cass Michaels. Good play by the second baseman. Throws to first for the out. We go to the bottom of the first, and it'll be Don Wheeler here against Lou Brissy. Brissy's at 2-5, 4.26 ERA. Throws a strike, and Wheeler fouls one away. It's 0-2. A big curveball just misses, and there's another pitch high. 2-2 on Wheeler. That is outside. It's a full count on him. And there's ball 4, and he will take up the walk, and that'll bring up Cass Michaels. Michaels hitting 293. He takes a ball outside, 1-0. Tries to bunt. It's foul. There's a throw to first base. And that's outside for a ball. It's 2-1 on Michaels. That's fouled away, 2-2. That breaking ball is low. It's a full count now on Cass, and that's up and in. And so Brissy's walked 2, and we're going to have a long one, aren't we, with the way these pitchers are throwing. Luke Appling up there now, runners on at first and second with nobody out. Bottom of the first. There's a ball, or strike, into Appling, and then a ball, 1-1. That's lined straight at Juice. The shortstop goes and grabs that one away. Here's Gordon Goldsberry, who takes a strike. It's a looper over to left field. That's in there for a base hit, and I think we'll go ahead and send these runners. Here goes Michaels and Wheeler around, and Wheeler has been thrown out of the plate. Michaels and Goldsberry both advanced their bases, and that'll bring up Jerry Scala with runners on second and third for the White Sox. You might wonder why. We have to do everything we can with the White Sox to get them to score. Ground ball to third base and third base side, I should say. Brissy grabs that, makes a throw to first. It's a wide one, but Fain pulls it in for the out, and we'll go to the top of the second inning. It'll be Hank Majeski up here for the Athletics. No score. 0-2 the count on Hank. There's a ball. It's 1-2. And there's ball 2. 2-2 the count. That's inside. It's a full count now on Majeski, and it's a fly ball to center. Scala's got that for the out. 1 away. That brings up Nellie Fox, hitting a hair under 300. He hits one back to Judson, who throws to first just in time for the out. There's 2 gone. Here's Joe Astruth, and he takes a strike and then swings and misses it a second. It's 0-2. It bounces in there, 1-2, and that's fouled away. It's inside for a ball to Joe, 2-2 the count, and that's missed again. Full count now on Astruth, and count remains full. Goes back to the screen again. Ground ball right side, Michaels, and that's by him for a hit, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Lou Brissy. So runner on at first for Brissy, 2 outs, top of the second, and that's a fly ball over to Scala in center, and that'll bring up the White Sox and Floyd Baker, bottom of the second inning. 2-0 quickly is the count on Baker. It's fouled away. It's 2-1. Fly ball, center field. Chapman's got it, 1 away. Here's Earl Rapp, who fouls 1 away, 0-1, and that's a changeup high. 1-1 the count on Rapp. There's a strike in there. It's 1-2, and there's strike 3 called on Earl. 2 gone, and here's Dave Philly. Philly takes a strike, then a ball, hitting 267. There's another strike on him. It's 1-2, and that's high. 2-2 on Dave, and that's inside for a ball. It's a full count on him, and there's a belt-high fastball in there for strike 3, and we go to the top of the third. It will be Elmer Vallo again for the Athletics, and he takes a ball. Not much offense yet. There's ball 2 off the plate, and there's 1 in the dirt, 3-0. There's ball 4 all the way, so Judson loses him, and that'll bring up Eddie Juiced. He hits one over to center field, and that one falls in front of Scala for the base hit. Runners on at first and second now. Vallow and Juiced are on base a lot. That'll bring up Ferris Fain. So Juiced now is 1 for 2. There's a bunt by Fain back to Judson, who throws to Michaels covering at first. The 2 runners move up, and there's 1 gone. That'll bring up Wally Moses, and I think we'll end up pitching to Moses. We'll keep the infield back. There's a ball inside, and another one misses. It's 2-0, and that misses again, 3-0, and so I think we'll pitch around him. There's a strike at the knees. That's not pitching around him. It's a 3-1 count. That's fouled away. It's a full count now, Moses, and that's a single rip to left field for a base hit that scores at least 1. Here comes the second run in, and Juice scores, and it's a 2-0 game. Well, that's the reason why I was thinking maybe we walk him instead, but ball 4 was thrown for a strike. Here's Sam Chapman now, and there's a ground ball to short, Appling over to Michaels and on to Goldsberry at first for the out, and we go to the bottom of the third. 2-0 though, Athletics. Here's Howie Judson, who takes the ball. And then a strike, 1-1 in Howie. That's looped over past first base, just foul. It's 1-2. And that's inside, and Judson chases that one. Inside, must have been outside. 1 away. Here comes Don Wheeler. 1-1 is the count on him. There's a swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Outside for a ball, 2-2, and that's fouled away. Still 2-2 on Wheeler, and that's a line drive to the right side. Fain has that for the out. 1 away. Cass Michaels hits one straight center, and that does it. I'm sorry, that was 2 away, and now the side is down. We go to the top of the 4th. Hank Majeski takes a ball, then fouls 1 away. Fouls another 1 away. It's 1-2 on Hank, and that's out of play again. 1-2 still. That's pulled over third base. That'll be a base hit for Majeski as Rapp fields that in left field. That brings up Nellie Fox with the runner on at first base. 2-0, I'm sorry. Top of the 4th. No score for the White Sox, looking at the wrong team. There's a bunt by Nellie Fox over to first base. Goldsberry fields it and flips over to Michaels covering of the bag for the out, and there's 1 gone. Not sure why they're bunting with Fox. Joe Astruth up there now takes the ball high, and then a strike. 1-1. Strike 2 is called. It's 1-2 on Joe, and that's a pop-up out of play right side. Still 1-2, and that's high. 2-2 on Astruth. That one skips up there for ball 3, and that's low again, and he'll take his base. So now that sets up the double play. Up comes the pitcher, Lou Brissy, who's hitting .318, 0 for 1 today. So Judson's walked 4. There's a ball to Brissy. That's bunted third base side, just foul. 1-1. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Ground ball up the middle, and that one goes past Michaels for a base hit. That scores the run, and it's a 3-0 game, and that'll bring up Elmer Vallow. Vallow, 0 for 1 today, did walk and scored a run. He takes the ball, and then a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-1. There's ball 2 wide, 2-1. Hit to left field. Rapp swings around, looks around for it, finally gets it, and makes the catch. Astruth is tagging at second, moves over to third base, and there's 2 outs here for Eddie Juiced. Eddie fouls 1 away and then takes the ball inside. 1-1 the count, and that's low. 2-1 on Eddie, and that's high. 3-1 the count, and it's up the middle for a base hit. It's another single for the Athletics, and they now have a 4-0 lead. Here comes Ferris Fain. The White Sox, not a fun team to manage here as Fain takes the ball. Another ball. It's 2-0 on Ferris. That's high. It's a 3-0 count, and that's way off the plate. And Judson has walked his 5th and has loaded the bases. He's not going to last long, is he? There's a strike to Wally Moses and a ball high. 1-1. It's fouled away. It's 1-2 on Moses. And that's inside. 2-2. That's fouled off. Still 2-2 on Wally. Ground ball. Appling flips that one over to Michaels, and the inning is over. We go to the bottom of the 4th. The Athletics, with a 4-0 lead, looks commanding, but it could be worse. Luke Appling, ground ball to Juiced, who throws to first, 1 away. Here's Gordon Goldsberry, and he swings and misses a 1 down and in. There's a comebacker back to Lou Brissy, who throws to first, and there's 2 away. Jerry Scala now takes a strike and a ball outside, 1-1. It's fouled away, 1-2 the count on Scala, and that's high. 2-2. Pop up, and it'll be Fain making the catch for the out. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Sam Chapman up there takes the ball. Pop up right side. Cass Michaels has that for the out, 1 away. Here's Hank Majeski. Hits one over to third, and Baker throws to first. There's 2 away. Nellie Fox now takes the ball and then fouls one away. 1-1. Hit to the right side in the gap, and Scala, the center fielder, has that for the out. We go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Still 4-0 Philadelphia. Here comes Floyd Baker for the White Sox, and he takes a strike and then a ball inside. It's 1-1. That's high and outside. 2-1. That's fouled away. 2-2 on Floyd, and there's a ground ball up the middle for a hit by Baker, and that'll bring up Earl Rapp. So that might be something going here for the White Sox. Only their second base hit of this ball game here in the bottom of the fifth. Rapp takes a strike and then a ball low. That's fouled away. It's 1-2 on Earl. And there's a swing and a miss by him for the first out. One away, and here is Dave Philly. Philly lines one to the left side. 0 for 1 today, like so many others are. 1-1, and now 2-1 is the count. There's a strike in the outside edge. It is 2-2. It's fouled away. Still 2-2 on Dave. Throw to first, nothing doing. And that one misses. Full count now on Dave, and that is low. Ball 4. And Brissy starts yelling at the umpire and will storm back to the mound. I don't know why they do that, because there's not a whole lot that happens in the end, because I've never seen a guy get thrown out for doing that sort of thing, but they do it anyway. We're going to put George Metkovich in this ball game as a pinch hitter. So 1 out, runners on at first and second. And that's in the dirt. That gets by Astruth, and they're going to call that a wild pitch. Yes. And so the runners both move up, and their runners now on at second and third. See if they still pitch to Metkovich, and they do. And that's outside and in the dirt, almost another wild pitch. There's ball 3 to Metkovich, and he'll be taking this, and that's way inside, and on he goes to first. 4 walks now given up by Brissy. He struck out 4 and walked 4, and that's in keeping with real life. He had 118 of one and the other. There's a ball, first pitch to Don Wheeler, and another one up high for a strike, 1-1. Ground ball juiced Fox to Fain, and that gets them out of the inning, and that's the way the Athletics do it. And we go to the top of the 6th inning, still a 4-0 lead for Philadelphia. It will be Clyde Schoen, and he'll try to shine. Will Schoen. Astruth up here takes fouls one away, 0-1. Ground ball by the mound. Appling, though the shortstop has it on to first, 1 away. Pitcher Lou Brissy stays in this game, takes a ball. Another strike now, 1-1. There's a strike to him, but it's 1-2. Of course he stays in the game. He's throwing a 2-hitter. Ground ball over to Cass Michaels, who throws to first, and there's 2 away. Elmer Vallo here takes the ball. Then a strike, 1-1. Another one down the pipe and in there, 1-2. That's high, 2-2, and the next one is wide, and that's inside to Vallo on the hands, and he'll take a walk down to first base. And so Schoen has walked his first. That'll bring up Eddie Juice. Top of the 6th, 4-0 Athletics, and Juice fouls one off. That's a ground ball over to Appling. The shortstop is in front of it, flips to Michaels, and we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Here is Cass Michaels, who's hitting now 292. He hit well at the beginning, then went down a little bit in average, and now is back up, and it's a ground ball by him to Hank Majewski, who throws to first base easily, 1 away. Luke Appling up there now, takes a strike and then a ball, 1-1. Ground ball, second base, shortstop, juiced on to first, 2 gone. And it's Gordon Goldsberry up there next, who takes a ball, hitting 3-0-2, and then a strike. That's in the dirt. It's 2-1 on Goldsberry. That's a pop up over to center. Chapman has that for the out, and we go to the top of the 7th. It'll be Ferris Fain here against Clyde Schoen. There's a ball in there to Ferris, and a foul ball. 1-1 the count on Fain. That one misses, 2-1. That's way outside, 3-1, and this is going to miss again. And so Schoen has walked another one. 4th walk he's given up this season. And then Wally Moses hits one over to left center field. That hits the turf and goes up into the stands for a ground rule double, and that'll bring up Sam Chapman. 4-0 Athletics, and they're knocking on the door again. There's a ball high and away to Chapman. There's a swing and a miss of that fastball, and there's another one high, 2-1. It's a fastball inside, 3-1 the count on Sam, and that's in there for a strike, full count. As line to right field, base hit, that'll score 2, and Chapman has gotten it done. And this is what I want to look at here, and yeah, we're going to call that a day here for Schoen. It'll be Bill Evans coming in now to pitch for the White Sox. This White Sox team's not very good. They're down 6-0, and I'm not surprised. There's a throw to second base as Chapman was running with that pitch, and he's got it stolen. So Chapman gets himself in a scoring position. Bill Evans is a 9.45 ERA as he throws a strike. 1-1 is his record, and that's hit to right center field, and it'll be Philly, the right fielder, making the catch. Chapman moves to third. 1 away, and here's Nellie Fox. Ground ball, second base, and Michaels will throw to first, and the run scores. It's a 7-0 game. Here's Joe Astruth, who takes a ball outside, and then a ball down and in. 2-0. Laced to right center field, and that's a base hit, and that'll bring up the pitcher again. Brissy is 1 for 3 today so far, and that's another hit inside first base. That'll be at least a double for him. Here comes a throw home from Philly. And he is out. Astruth, that is out of the plate. So Brissy got it done with the double, and the runner ended up being thrown out of the plate right there at the end. That was Astruth, the catcher. That's kind of aggressive with a 7-run lead. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Again, 7-0 Athletics. 10 hits for Philadelphia, only 2 for the White Sox. Jerry Scala takes the ball, then another one high. 2-0. Curve is swung on a missed. It's 2-1 on Jerry, and there's a strike in there again, 2-2. Curve is inside, and now the next pitch ground over to Fox. The second baseman throws to first, 1 away. Floyd Baker up there takes the ball high, 1-0. That's up and in again, 2-0 on Baker. And that's up and in for ball 3. It's 3-0, and that's off the plate. Walk to Baker, and that'll bring up Earl Rapp. Brissy's walked 5 now. Rapp takes a strike. And I accidentally pushed 2, so Rapp ends up bunting that one, and Astruth fields it and throws to first, and Baker moves up to second. 2 away. Foolish thing to do, down by 7. Dave Philly up there now takes the ball, and then a strike, 1-1. Trying to get those stats up. That's what it's all about. There's a comebacker over to Brissy, who throws to first for the out, and we go to the top of the 8th inning. Still 7-0 Athletics. Elmer Valo. That's why you watch these games that are not really that competitive, because people like me make mistakes. 2-1 now, 3-1 on Valo. That's fouled away. It's a full count on Elmer, and there is ball 4, and that'll bring up Eddie Juice. So Valo's walked twice. Juice, meanwhile, is 2 for 4. 1-1 is the count on Eddie, and that's outside. It's 2-1. That's way wide. 3-1 on Juice, and there's ball 4 low and away, and that'll bring up Ferris Fain. So they're all walking around the bases. Fain hits one over to right field for the first out as Philly's there for the catch. 1 away. Here's Wally Moses. That's in the right center field, and it's Philly again making the catch. 2 gone. Sam Chapman fouls 1 away. 0-1 on Sam. That's fouled upstairs. 0-2, and that's low. 1-2 on Chapman. That's high and tight to Chapman. It's 2-2, and the sinker is outside. Full count. Sinker is low, and that'll load him up here for Hank Majeski. Base is loaded, and there's a ball into Hank. Pop up, and first baseman Goldsberry has that for the out. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Bill Evans should not be hitting for himself. I always got to look first, and when you're sort of playing out the string, it's easy not to look. That's my excuse. Bud Shocock's going to come in for him. Might as well leave the pitcher in with a guy with the average like this. 0-2 the count on Bud. There's a ball. 1-2 the count. That's fouled away. Still 1-2. And that's swung on and missed, but that one gets away from Astruth. He gathers it up and throws to first just in time for the out. 1 away. Don Wheeler up there now takes the ball. 0 for 2 today. There's a strike to Don. 1-1. That's inside. 2-1. And that's a good breaking ball for a strike. 2-2. There's one off the plate. It's a full count. He laid off of that one, and Brissy gave up another walk. 6 walks against 5 strikeouts. That'll bring up Cass Michaels, who takes the strike. Fouls 1 away, 0-2. Pop up, Majeski or Fain, and he stumbles on the mound and drops the ball, and that means Michaels is going to be safe at first on the air. And so while there is still a little bit of intrigue, the White Sox are getting runners, but they're not doing anything to deserve it, and I'm not sure how much that matters or not, and that brings up Luke Appling. First and second, only 1 out. There's a ball inside to Appling, and a strike high, 1-1. Line drive past Fain into right field for a base hit. We'll send these runners. And even Appling will try for second. That's cut off to second, and Appling has been thrown out. Michaels takes third, and there is a run in for the White Sox. Runner on a third base now with 1 out. Bottom of the 8th inning, 7-1. Here's Gordon Goldsberry, who's 1 for 3. Takes 2 straight balls inside, and there's a foul tip. 2-1 on Gordon. Ground ball to Juice, who throws to first for the out, and that does it. We will go now to the top of the 9th inning. And, I don't know who to put in here. Piretti is going to come in here for Chicago. So Marino Piretti, 7.59 ERA, 0-1 his record. Throws a ball to Nelly Fox, and that's in the dirt. It's 2-0 on Fox. There's a strike to Fox. 2-1. Low and away, 3-1 the count, and there's one hit to left field. Earl Rapp has that for the out. One away. Joe Astruth takes the ball low, and another one low. That's inside for a strike. 2-1 on Astruth. It's fouled away. It's 2-2. That one just missed. Full count on Joe, and that swung on and missed for strike 3. 2 gone, and here comes the pitcher, Brissy, who takes the ball inside. 1-0. There's a strike. He's hitting 360. Might as well just leave him in there. Ground ball left side to Baker, who throws to first, and that does it. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. And Scala leads off here, takes a ball. It says here the loudspeaker horns are calling his name, but I actually don't think that that's realistic. My understanding is that they would only do that the first time that you came up. I might be wrong, though. I don't know 100%. So Scala up there takes a ball and then swings and misses at a strike. 1-1. There's a ball off speed. 2-1. There's ball 3 to Jerry. And that is high for ball 4. Brissy has walked 7. Lloyd Baker now takes a ball. That's off the plate for another ball. There's ball 3 inside, and he'll take this one wide of the plate. There's walk number 8 by Brissy, and that brings up Earl Rapp. There finally is a strike after 8 straight balls. Swinging and missing a good fastball, 0-2, and that's out and away. 1-2 on Earl. And he went that time for strike 3. That's strike on number 6 for Brissy. 1 away. Here comes Dave Philly, and he takes a strike. There's the ball high. 1-1. High and inside. 2-1 on Dave. Hit to right center field. Base hit. That'll score 1, and Baker goes to third, and that brings up Marino Piretti, who's not hitting for himself, definitely. It'll be Joe Tipton, who I think we're giving a day of rest to here. Tipton, hitting 143, takes a ball. One of the 2 catchers here. It's hit over to center field, and that's a base hit. Tipton going all the way around, ends up on third base with a triple. That makes this a 7-4 ball game. This one's gotten exciting already. Man, he had 3 triples in real life. That's impressive for a catcher. Here comes Don Wheeler, the starting catcher, as usual for the White Sox. He'll face Carl Scheib, and there's a ball to Wheeler. Ground ball over to third. Tipton goes home, and Majeski, the third baseman, throws to first. It's a 7-5 game, and that brings up Cass Michaels. Michaels is 0 for 3, and he hits one to right field to Moses, make that 0 for 4, and that's the third out, and that does it. The Athletics win this one, though, 7-5, in a game that was not close until the very end, and even then it wasn't really that close. Hope you enjoyed this one. We'll be back with you again for more tomorrow. Talk to you then. Bye.